This is what you gave me? Some fucking Little Mo? So, I'm not even going to, get cute. I ain't even going to set the camera up. I ain't even going to do none of that. I'm just going to sit here and say what I got to say. Because I don't want this video to be negative. T.S. Madison, I love you. You are a beautiful woman. And you are way more of a woman than I could. You way more of a woman than I could ever be. Because you deal with a lot of shit. And you take that shit like a soldier. But T.S. Madison, you are not a businesswoman. You're not a boss. And last night was just another example of that. First of all, you tricked us into watching the Queen's Court a month ago, only to watch like a 30-second clip of you bouncing your titties up and down and telling us, oops, haha, gotcha, the Queen's Court ain't coming back until a month from now. Ain't nothing professional about that. Ain't nothing business-minded about that, okay? So I already knew that you was a fraudulent businesswoman when you did that shit. And I should have known that you don't know nothing about business when you went into business with Kaya. Someone who has said so herself that, fuck the industry. Here you are trying to go be mainstream with someone who has made it abundantly clear that they don't want to be mainstream. Fix my little cowrie shell. But yeah, like, you're not a businesswoman. You're not professional. So much has happened. And that's another thing, like, the reason why I haven't spoke about the Queen's Court is because I wanted to wait and I actually have made videos, but it's just so much. Every time I make a video, something else happens, and it's exhausting. I'm exhausted at this point. People have like gained followers off of this shit. It's just ridiculous. But back to what I was saying, you are not professional. You're not a businesswoman. You're not a boss. It was also confirmed when you got up on your camera and started talking about Nicki Minaj, okay, and started talking about how about the business, the potential business ventures that you have with her. And so I already knew that you wasn't what you said you were. But it was all confirmed. What I already knew to be true was confirmed when I saw Little Mo up on the Supreme Court with you. Shekinah and Little Mo. Okay, Shekinah, I get that. I get Shekinah. But Little Mo, ain't nobody checking for Little Mo. Ain't nobody asked for Little Mo. Nobody, I mean, and now, and like Funky Dineva, you said that you had 20 people lined up, helping her find a replacement for Kaya. That's the best y'all could do? Little Mo? Who the fuck? Who cares to hear what I'm sorry, Little Mo has too many issues, too many children, too many baby daddies to be giving advice, to be criticizing anyone. Like, we want to talk about Little Mo. We don't care to hear what she has to say about other people. Like, I don't want to hear anything that Little Mo has to say until she clears up them rumors about her allegedly bisexual husband and why she has so many damn kids by so many damn different people. That's the only thing I care to hear Little Mo talk about. I don't care to hear about Little Mo discuss hot topics. Little Mo is a hot topic. Well, actually, she's more of a lukewarm topic, but still. I mean, like, Little Mo, that's the best you could do. How y'all go from Jasmine Masters? Like, there was rumors that you was going to have Jasmine Masters, Tiffany Pollard, Funky Dineva. How y'all go from that to Little Mo? To R&B Divas Reject. This is going, it was boring. It was boring. And with the gag order isn't like that great, but the gag order is a lot more entertaining then that shit. And guess what? The gag is Kaya's by herself. Kaya's able to keep our attention on her own. You have to have three whole ass human beings, and y'all still can't keep our attention. When I signed in to look at the Queen's Court, y'all were at 2,000 viewers. By the time I signed out, y'all was at 700, and that was after Lil Mo started talking about whatever the hell she was talking about. My lips are dry. I'm about to put some on my Duchess, as Alexandra Rogers says. But anyways, like, yeah, like, I'm just over it. Like, I'm just over it. And then something else that you did that irritated me. I only watched like 5 to 10 minutes because it was just not holding my attention. It was boring. But you said something last night, talking about something. Oh, and because y'all started talking about Love and Hip Hop Miami. You gonna talk about something. Oh, and for the record, I've always been a Trina supporter. Shut up. We don't care. Like, fuck your record, okay? You can't sit here. You already said that you and Kaya made a lot of money on the Queen's Court, right? 20% of the content provided by the Queen's Court was Trina slander. So you can't sit here and make money off of talking shit about Trina and then turn around and be like, for the record, I've always been a supporter. Okay, well, for the record, you a fake ass bitch. How about that? Like, shut up. Like, you, T.S. Madison, like, let me calm down. Let me calm down, because I don't want this to be negative. I don't want this, but it's just like, you just give it up. Just give it up. Just give it up, because time and time again, you're constantly contradicting yourself. You're constantly just proving yourself to just be unqualified to be doing in this position that you have put yourself in. Yeah, the Queen's Supreme Court was a failure. T.S. Madison and her supporters have always been like, oh, the Queen's Court, it was like a joint thing, and da-da-da-da, we were the Queen's Court. No, after last night, it just proves Kaya was the Queen's Court. Kaya is the Queen's Court. And you just, yeah, yes, you guys worked. It was magic, but really and truly, anybody could do what you did. All you did was make funny faces and bounce your titties up and down. Anybody can do that. Anyone can do that. So, and it just proved it. Like, I mean, like, you just give it up. Just give it up. And that's it. I don't really have nothing more to say. Like, T.S. Madison and Kaya really owe the fans a big ass apology, because y'all have put us through so much emotional trauma, like, dealing with this shit. We don't even fucking, like, the fans have been so invested in this shit. And for us to just, like, wait so long and just to be, I'm mad. Like, I'm mad. Like, I really sat here and was waiting, and this is what you gave me? Some fucking Little Mo? Out of all the people that we suggested, you didn't, what about, ain't nobody suggest Shekinah? Like, and I wasn't mad at Shekinah, like, that was cute. I wasn't even mad at her, like, but, like, again, like, and then even with Shekinah on the show, it from what I saw, Shekinah was doing most of the talking. So again, Miss Madison, what is your purpose? Are you just there to show your titties and make funny faces? Because you let Kaya talk all over you, and now Shekinah's talking all over you. You serve no purpose, okay? Just go back to what you were doing before, because this is not it.